Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody, wherever you are. How is everybody? Good? Very good, very good. All right. So, what's happening? Let's have a look at chat. We'll get up to the top quickly. Mr. Terry from Little History was first in there. Hello, mate. G'day to you. Good catching up with you on your live stream the other day. I was busy cleaning up, you might say, while I had you guys playing in the background. But yeah, nice of you to make it if you're still here. Mr. Paul Christopher, g'day, mate. How are you? Welcome. Get these names up. Here we go. Oh, it's big again. StreamYard must have changed things, or I've changed something. Yeah, that's cool. No problem. Oh, excuse me. Jeff. Hello, Jeff. How are you, mate? Working on the Scamel you mentioned. Good on you. That's good, mate. Some progress happening on your channel, mate. Lots of stuff going on. Looking really good. Really, really good. Who else we got? I've seen Gary's in there. Hello, Gary. Welcome, mate. Welcome. And going down, we've got, you've been to a museum, have you? The RAF Museum at Hendon today. Really? Excellent. Boy. Museum, eh? Fascinating. Without bragging, the last museum I walked into was the Louvre in Paris. I tell you what, my feet were aching too. Holy cow, that place is big. But yeah, I think that was the last museum I went into. Maybe the last one I go into ever. We'll see. So, g'day, welcome. David there. Hello, David. Welcome. Evening to you in the UK, which I think it's about 7 p.m. if I'm right, in the UK. Let's put some temperatures up. I've updated the temperatures. We'll put them across the bottom there. So in wonderful Sydney here, it's 22 degrees. The sun is, there's light just appearing in the sky just as I went live. I do see some clouds around. I was hoping for another beach day. It's not, excuse me, it's not looking too positive, but yeah, the birds, you might be able to hear them. They're starting to wake up in the park across the street. So all good there. London's a bit cooler than it was last Friday at this time. It's only 7 degrees. It's a bit chilly. We've got, I put Chicago instead of New York in there. They're 10 degrees. And that place in Russia's warmed up from minus 46, I think it was last week. Now it's minus 31. Yeah, but I don't think they'll be running to the beach just yet. And I threw in a Chiang Mai there at 18 degrees this morning. It's actually cooler in Chiang Mai than it is in Sydney. But that will change. I think it's going to get up in the low 30s in Chiang Mai in Thailand. So how are we going? Good. Good to see you. Oh, there's Stephen Haynes is in. G'day, buddy. Welcome, mate. How are you? There he is saying hello to everybody. Mr. Hobby Time is there. Hello, welcome. Excellent, mate. We've got Teddy there from Greece. There we go. Next week I'll put Greece in there. How are you, mate? Fantastic. There he is with his ginger cat. All right. Skullfish is there. Good evening. Good evening it is. That I'm a bit tired. I woke up really early. I went back to sleep, but I don't know why I woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning. I had to sneak down early in the morning to throw rubbish into the bins in the apartment block where I am because I built up a bit. So yeah, how are we? All good. Let me go down the list, catch up. Don't want to miss anyone. Oh, there's someone. There we go. Good old Rascals Hobbies. How are you, buddy? Welcome, mate. Welcome. How's it? Cold over your way? Bet it's cold. There we go. Down the list. I'm trying to catch up. I see it. Oh, I see Mr. John Alex there. Hello, mate. John Alex Scalemodeling is there. Hello, mate. Welcome. Hope you're well. Very good. And we've got Sandro. How are you, mate? First time here it is. I don't recognise your name. Welcome, mate. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello in chat. I get a few people that just, you see the numbers of people in chat listening, and then you only get a certain number watching. But it's great when people say g'day and hello, because as you'll find, everybody else will be saying hello to you now. But let me know where you are. Whereabouts are you on this planet of ours? There's another one. Hello, Johan. Welcome. G'day, mate. Craig is there. Did I say it? No, I didn't. There he is. Pete, you still have your chest of drawers. I know. Tell me about it. It might end up being that, hey. Yeah, I just can't get rid of them. I've dropped the price to like $50, I think. Look, yeah, it's gone down from $60 to $50. I'm even willing to take $40 cash. And I've even got the little bedside drawers still sitting there too. That's okay. There's Atoll. How are you, mate? Welcome. Oh man, I love that thumbnail. Look at that. Oof. Excellent. Jeff's there. How are you, mate? Welcome. Jeff 0000. Good one. Good one. We've got, there he is. Where is he? There's Terry. There he is. He is still there. How are you, buddy? Little history. Okay, so for anyone who's here and hasn't already gone and subscribed to Little History, just type Little History in YouTube search and it'll come up. Click on it, go over there, and mostly he's into live streams, so check out his live streams and get some fascinating guests and quite an interesting bunch to listen to. It's quite funny. But yeah, good on you, mate. Thanks, Terry, for coming in. We got I said hello to Gary. Going down the list and catching up. Everyone's saying hello. There's Mr. James, the Boldly Go Model Works, sitting on a box. Next week it might be, eh? Yeah, it might be. We'll see. Yeah, it's you can see there's a few things missing. Hey, there's actually a dining table. My model bench is actually a dining table. I've never used it as a dining table. I can eat off it now. Look at that. I mean, wow, isn't that amazing? Look at that. And if anybody wants it, $150 with 6 chairs. Bargain. All right, pick up. I can't deliver on my motorbike. I'll be eating and off the floor and sitting on the floor soon. Yeah. G'day, Dan. Welcome, mate. Welcome. Freezing your ass off here in the UK. Yes, I've seen that. 7 degrees. Great. 30 watching, are there? Thanks, Jeff. I'm just looking through StreamYard. I haven't gone back to check. But yeah, thanks, guys. Who else we got? Have I missed anyone? David, I think. No, yes, there he is. I don't know if I said hello. Craig, reading who you're saying hello to. Hey, Craig, how are you, mate? Welcome. Shooting down. Got to catch up. North Dakota, what's happening there? Bismarck, it is 41 degrees Fahrenheit, and it is 1:08 in the afternoon. Very good. Very, very good. Yes, excellent. For you, you can have your cold. I don't know what that is in Celsius, but it doesn't sound warm. Dave Price is there, and he's from Kent in the UK, the county of Kent. Welcome, mate. Yes, that's up near Yorkshire and around that area, isn't it? Very good. All right. How are we going? We'll go down. We got Alan there. Hello. What happened to the London bus? Is it in the bin yet? Oh gosh, the dramas of the bus. Yes. No, I'm actually, which I don't see him in chat yet, Mr. Paul Price. He's obviously had a bit of a sleep in. He might come in a little bit later. Yes, Paul Price will be collecting my, there it is. There's my London bus. It's in the box. The bus is back in the box. Look at this, guys. Look at that. There's my bus. It's in there. It is almost complete. Almost. And if you want to know how complete, you're just going to have to keep watching the videos when they come out and see how far I get. But let's just say Mr. Paul Price is going to kindly look into doing his best to sort out what I couldn't fix myself. So there you go. Yeah, to be honest, I'm glad I got rid. I'm finishing on the bus. Since then, I've built 2 models. Each model took 4 days each, so it was a nice little change. You would have seen my little Coke truck that I did last week, and I'm just going down chat because, oh my God, everybody, hail to the chief. Yeah, careful. Yeah, that's right, Wayne will appear. Very good. I'm almost down. Italy, it is, there we go, and a bit foggy. Oh, it's a 2010. Okay, so it's 8. Is that right? God. Yeah, 8:10. 24-hour clock. I used to run by it all the time, but since I've gone out of the security industry, I don't use it anymore. There we go. There's Dave. Hello, Dave. I still think you should make bus into a bus accident. Yeah, some fire damage, broken axles, driver halfway through the window. Yes. Yeah, there's actually a new series on Stan, which is like Netflix. We have Stan here in Australia, about a bomb squad in London. And one of the, I think it was on the first episode, season 1 or the second episode, they thought there was a bomb in a London bus, and they sent the girl in there. And it turns out it was somebody's mobile phone with their charger cable hanging out of their bag on the back seat. Phew. But that's a great show. Something watch, I don't know. I can't remember what it's called. If someone in chat might know. I've just started watching that. It's really quite good. Who else we got? Wheeler. Hello, Mr. Stephen Wheeler. Hello, mate. Welcome. Welcome, mate. Very good. All right. I've caught up. Excellent. And you're in Northumberland. There you go. Excellent. So let me quick look. Oh, 34 watching. Fantastic. Thumbs up. Oh, there's one more. I'll just give myself a thumbs up. Why not? There we go. Now, where are we? Going back to here. Yeah, so as you can see, the model bench is no more. It's completely cleared up. I put all the stuff away, sort of. I sorted a lot out. I threw a lot out. I packed a lot. In fact, I've got almost to the day 2 weeks and 1 day before I fly out, and I have my bag is actually packed. I packed my bag just to do a weight test with everything except my clothes in there, and it should be fine. It'll come under the 20 or 25 kilos, whatever it is. So we'll be good on that, no problem. Yes, I seen. Oh yeah, racing double-decker buses, fantastic. I watched it where they actually do a test when they build the buses. It's a lean test to see how far they have to be able to lean a certain distance before they tip over. And I'll tell you what, they've got to get to like way over before they're going to tip. So yeah, it'd be crazy watching them race. Yeah, so bags packed, pretty much everything's fine. There's a lot of stuff I'll show you in a photo later that I'm giving away, and you'll see what that is. But yeah, other than that, my laptop is the only other thing that's going to go in the bag. That monitor, I'll throw that out. It's just an old monitor. And really, that's about it. We'll have a quick look around, and you'll see, other than my lounge, there's not much else here. Oh, I'll show you that motorbike in a second. But yeah, so I found the box my TV came in, so that can go back in the box. Yamato's still sitting there. Its owner will come and pick it up shortly in a few before I go. Yeah, there it is. There's my outdoors. You can see the sun's coming up. The birds are waking up too. There we go. What else was I going to show? Oh yeah. So I built a motorbike. Another model. Oh, where did I put the box? I've thrown it out. It's the Virago Yamaha 1000. Pretty cool bike. I'll throw some pictures up. We'll have a look. There we go, Jay. There we go. We've got the double-decker bus racing link in there. So you check that out. Very, very good. So let me bring up this image I'll show you of this motorbike I built. Ready? Here we go. Just position myself. Here we go. There we go. That's it. Looking good. All right, we can all see that. I could make it bigger if I go like this, but then can't really see me down there. That's not bad, eh? We might leave it that way. That looks all right. Hello, Daniel. Go for it painting. Welcome, mate. Welcome. Glad you could make it too. Fantastic. All right. Yeah, so there it is. There's the engine, 1000cc motor. I've done all the rubber areas on there. I've done the carburetors. I've done orange, goldy color, clear detail on the engine. It looks pretty cool, eh? Let's go to the next picture. And that one, there's the other side of the engine. That came up pretty good. I put some of the cables attached to it there. You can see the size of it. It's 1/12 scale. So it came up nice. And now we can look at some pictures of it closer. There we go. Now, I haven't done any weathering on the engine, no oil stains or any marks like that, because I gave it all away. All my weathering stuff is gone. So unfortunately, I don't have any. But anyway, it's still come up all right. I finished this, so we're going to see. There it is there, sitting on my balcony outside as a bit of a view. So come up all right. Looks fairly real. There's a picture of it there. The paint is the Outlaw Paints. It's called Exotic Spice for something different, and really nice metallic paint. I did it with a grey, I think it was grey or black. No, I did a grey primer. Then I did a silver coat over the top of that, and then I sprayed the Exotic Spice on the silver, and then of course shined it up with the Outlaw Paints 2K diamond clear. All right, so yeah, you'll notice. You'll go back to another picture, you'll see. But there we go. You can see the shine on that tank and the metal flake through it. First time I've sprayed that, and yeah, went on really, really nice. So, and all the details in the gauges on there, the speedometer and all that, really nice little bits of detail. There we go, you can see there. So yeah, really enjoy making these motorbikes just for the detail in them. I'm just looking excuse me, I'm just looking now, and I forgot to paint that little start button, which is usually red on the bike. So I might I can't, I'll put everything away. So anyway, there you go. But yeah, there it is down the side. I did a bit of colouring on the exhaust there. You can see where it comes out of the cylinder head there. Bit of the heat marks you get on the exhaust. And that's just using a mixture of clear blue, clear orange, and clear red, and really doing a light mist coat with the blue, then the red, and then the yellow. I think it was yellow I used. Yeah, just to create that. So they've gone through. Hello, Dan. Did I see Dan go in? Yes, there's Dan. Oh, no. We said hello to Dan. Who else is in there? Not missing anyone? No, all good. You're all saying hello to Daniel. Very good. I've got a few pictures, so we'll keep going. Let me check. There we go. And I'll tell you what, I didn't use masking tape for any of those gold sections on there that you see. I used the Icky Sticky little micro brushes and basically just run it around there and bang, there it is, it's on. Like, makes life so easy. Did around the back shock absorber as well with the gold. The tail of the exhaust just lightly done in the color there as well. There's a view from the back. Our tail light, again, just red clear for the tail light. Use the orange for the lights, reflectors on the back. That little Virago on the back of the seat that was tiny, I just went over that with a gold silver pen, Posco paint pens, really nice. There's another shot of the tank. Yeah, lots of little bits of detail. It'd be look really much better if I got in there with some panel liner, just put the detail around all the nuts and bolts around there. Would just make things pop a little bit more. There it is there, up on its center stand. Got its cable running down for the accelerator. The accelerator cable runs actually out of the back of the gauge down onto the front wheel. Then you've got your brake lines as well. Yeah, there you go. It's all there. Looking nice. There you go. Chrome work is beautiful. Really beautiful chrome work on there. Now, this is all my stuff that I'm giving away to, it looks like both Paul and Sam. So there's my, what do you call it? My paint, oh God, gone from me. Paint booth, spray booth, there we go. My spray booth, which was kindly donated from Jason from Outlaw Paints when he came down and visited me a while back. So I'll be passing that on to someone else that will find good use for it. The compressor as well, which is not really good. That might end up in the bin. It's, yeah, it works, but yeah, it's pretty old and see in a few days. So time to retire that. Obviously, I can't take these with me. They're too big. There's some of my stash. That's all my stash. I never really did have a big stash. So there we go. So I've got the Ninja up there, the Tamiya Ninja bike. There's our fire truck that I bought that I'll never get to build. That's going. I've got a BMW there, and a Lamborghini. I built one of those turrets for the Yamato, but it comes with 3 in the kit, so there's 2 more in there. There's one of these squid things that Sue does. I bought it, I looked at it, I opened the box, I thought, no way can I paint them, they're too small, no way. So I put them back in the box, can't do that. I've got a couple other, there's a Rodney 1700 scale ship there. We've got a couple of people on push bikes there. There's a Yamato that's a metal plate, place cool, it's all metal. I would like to take that, it's just it's very heavy, so I don't think so, so I'm leaving that behind as well. I've got a few things to go like this. I've built up some 2K clear, which is left over. I've got all my Icky Sticky cements coming useful, some clear coat, all that's going, gloves, cutting mats, bits and pieces, stuff that I have, that are worth handing out, some tweezers and stuff there. There's my Outlaw paint collection. They're all going to Paul, I think. I don't know which one of them, how they're going to fight over them. Yeah, I see that, Gary. Yeah, it is a shame I won't get to do the fire truck. But anyway, Dan asking, you leaving your wallet behind then, Pete? No. But yeah, there's quite a bit of value there. I think there was about 50 odd paints there. Some big bottles of clear. We got all the three clears: satin, gloss, and flat clears. Some paint left over from the bus, the reds, some primers, and all the colours there. Quite a collection. And some Tamiya and Mr. Hobby paints all mixed there in a box. Can't take them, so they're going as well. All right, let's finish that off. There we go. So there we go. So yeah, shame I didn't get to do the fire truck. Anyway, that's all right. I'm sure whoever gets it will do a good job of it. Have I missed anyone in chat? I'm still going through. No, that's it. That's it. Good. As for the motorbike, look, here it is here. I'll show you. There it is. There we go. Look at that. Really come up nice, eh? Okay. Gotta be careful, these things. Be gentle. Try and find a safe place to hold them. There we go. Yeah. Very nice. And I'll put that where it's not going to get knocked over by me. There we go. There's an update from Jeff. 29 watching, 29 thumbs up. Fantastic. Good stuff. What's this from Dave? Do you add a lot of thinner when trying to paint very small details? Otherwise, surface tension of paint tends to default to droplet, which is harder to manage. Yeah. For Outlaw paints, they're only for airbrushing. You can't brush paint them. So you don't have that choice. But if it's something that's too small, for instance, the gold or the orange on that detail there, which I use just a clear orange Tamiya gold, although clear paint's a bit different. Clear paint's a very syrupy texture. But yes, you can, I thin quite 50-50 basically. I stick with thinner. That's my rule for anything. It's 50-50, you know. Yeah, that's it. And do more than one coat too. Just you put one coat on, you think that's enough. I put a second coat or a third coat, particularly with the rubber black, when you're using rubber black for the footrests and the hand grips on the bike. Always two coats on things. Something about rubber black, especially since it's painted over chrome. Sometimes you'll get the chrome underneath glinting through. So always do two coats. Yeah, that's the way I work. But again, small brushes help too. I was a bit lack of what I had to use, and those little Icky Sticky micro brushes were perfect. They're like 1 mil, 1.2 mil in size, and it just goes on no problem at all. What else we got in here? You raised your digit on the way in. Good on you. We got Andy's there. Hello, mate. Welcome. Saying hello to everybody. That's oh, here we go. Carl's there. Hello, mate. Fantastic. Welcome. Welcome. All right. Good one. Where am I? I'm just looking at. Who I was looking at. Jeff's channel there, where he's working on that tractor, is looking really good. Up to part 23 of that. Gosh. But again, it's a mini art, so there's like 4,000 parts to it. It's coming together really, really good. What else we got? A little history. Got all your streaming videos, very good. Been watching them when I can. Depends on what time they're on. Some of your streams are going for a long time. You know, I'm looking one here that's, is it right? It's saying 11 hours, a 12-hour live stream. My God, how did you do that? Fantastic. All right, coming back up. All right, I need a sip of my caffeine. Oh, that's good. All right. I'm just checking down the chat. Carl needs your subs. Yes, get over to Carl as well if you haven't already. There's another link there in chat for you to go and check out. Definitely. All right. Well, I'm stuck for words. Hey, like I haven't got much to show, have I? Really? Yeah. Who knows what I'm going to do next week? So, but I will say next Friday's live stream will be the last one, at least here in Australia. Okay. So next Friday is the weekend before, start of the weekend before I leave. So yeah, there can't be much left in here. What I'm waiting on at the moment is it's all been authorized. We're getting a new kitchen put in. So I was expecting someone this week to call me, but they didn't. So maybe next week. But the agent knows that we want to get tenants in here by the 1st of March, and we need the new kitchen done by then. So the sooner that's done, the better. So yeah, I'm waiting for that to happen. Hopefully, when he uses the truck to remove the old kitchen, he might be able to get rid of some extra things that I can't seem to sell for some reason. Oh, that's right, the 12-hour one. Yeah, that might have been the one I jumped in for a while. I'm not sure. I seen part of that. Yeah, crazy. But yeah, no, Connie's really good. Connie's she's a laugh. She's good to have on there too. From what's this? That's right, he does too. Look at that. That's a pretty good effort though, isn't it? Wow. I was there at the end of that stream, I remember, because she had to get up for work in the morning or something. And yeah, they had to finish it, but it was at the end of that stream. It was a long one. Very good. All right. So let's turn the conversation back to everybody else. What are you all building right now? I'll make a little risky announcement, because we're talking about what you guys are building and what kits you've maybe bought recently. Next week's show on Friday, Thursday, wherever you are, depending on the day, is going to be about, well, I'm planning to have it about, there's a question, has the cost of modeling gone up with the cost of living? Do you still get your money's worth when you're buying a model? Do you feel like you're getting value for money? You know, that's what I'm going to ask people. And to help me on the show, I've got Moss lined up to come on. So we, fingers crossed, we'll have Moss lined up. I was going to get him on this week, today, on this show, but he has a modeling meeting he goes to every second Thursday, so he couldn't do it. But he's promised me he'll be here next week. So we'll be on there. We'll stream it to both our channels, and we'll be talking about the cost of modeling and if it's still value for money. So I think it is, but then again, it'll be different from two different perspectives. You know, one person who's been modeling for, God knows how many years, who's seen the costs go and change throughout time, to someone like me who's only been doing it for 3 years, and really don't notice an increase. But I mean, for instance, that motorbike cost about, just trying to think if that's the one I actually bought when I was in Thailand or not. I don't know, I don't remember, but I'm sure it was only about $40, $50. I built it in 4 days, which was pretty quick. I build quick, as you know. But I think it's good value because you enjoy building it. You do all the little extra bits yourself. You customize it the way you want. You spend the time on it, and then you end up with a really nice result that you can display and keep forever. In my case, give away to somebody. But I think models are good value, and particularly if you want to get into ship modeling, if you want to spend a lot of, sure they cost a lot more, but they take a lot more time to build. Paul's saying he's building up the enthusiasm to go back into my cold shed. Yeah, that could be difficult. Dan's saying just finished the TSR2 and about to start the MIL MI-26. Oh yeah, for Sue's group build, which is the helicopter. Very good. I would have liked to have started on that, but it's just bad timing. Maybe the next group build. I have built one helicopter once. Castles of Steel YouTube channel. New channel, and 41 subs. He builds all ship models there. Well, there you go. Castles of Steel. Another one there worth checking out. Very good. Very good. It's Terry's saying he would have been streaming tonight. It was just too cold in the shed. Yeah, well, I saw your comment at the beginning saying this is your Thursday night sorted. Very good. The FX Western helicopter for Sue's stream. Wow, there's going to be some great stuff. I'm looking forward to watching everyone's progress. I'm guessing that she'll have a dedicated place on their Facebook page where you can post your progress as you're going. There's no time limit, I don't think, on these builds. I'm wondering what some people are going to come up with. Yeah. I remember seeing Jess, Scale Model Snail, when she did her pink helicopter. That was pretty cool. What else we got? Still working on the Tyrrell P34. Right, the idea of trying paint Goodyear on the tyres, especially the fronts. Yeah, they're small, aren't they? In fact, I didn't do the fronts on mine. I just did the rear. They were too small. And I used Tamiya white paint on mine, and I found that it cracked when it dried. There were crack marks in the paint. Yeah. So I don't know what the solution is there. Maybe if you could sand off the Goodyear around them and get some decals and put decals on. But it's a nice build, that. And again, it's the engine detail, just like on motorbikes, where you get some amazing engine detail. James saying not had the time this week to go in the workshop. Okay. Life got in the way. Yeah, life gets in the way, doesn't it? I'm going to looking forward to doing another model, but I can say, right, it's now the 2nd here, the 2nd of February. Well, you guys, mostly it's still the 1st of February. It won't be until about I would say the 2nd week of March, where I'll be starting a new model wherever I'll be living there in Thailand. So that's a good 6 weeks away. Now I've got all my bus builds videos all lined up and scheduled on YouTube to see me out for the next few weeks before you'll see that finish. I've also got a few other videos up there to come in as well. And also that motorcycle that I've just built, that Yamaha. I built that in 2 videos. I did it like I did the Coke truck. So the Coke truck where I did like time lapse and no talking and just with, the paints and details coming up on the screen, music through. I did it like that, but I did it over 2 videos. I think they're about, the first one might be about 40 minutes long, the other one's 30 minutes long. But yeah, I've done them in 2 parts. So that, well, I've just uploaded them onto YouTube. I haven't actually scheduled a time for releasing those yet because, yeah, we want to get the bus back, which will be back as usual next week at the usual time slot. Yeah, Gary's got a pair of Avro 504K, right? David's saying, at the moment, building Peace Cool, HMS Prince of Wales, fiddly and a few mistakes, but I am enjoying the challenge. Okay, that's the metal ship like I've got. Yeah, it looks fiddly. I just need a pair of long nose pliers. That's probably it for that, eh? Maybe I could build it. Yeah, maybe I could. Yeah, maybe. I just opened it up and I saw all those metal and I thought, this is like photo etch hell. Because that's all it is. Everything's just metal. Amazing. But good luck with that. The cost of heating out there for only an hour? Really? Yeah. Tell me about the cost. Gosh. Thanks, God. Thanks, Daniel. Yeah, don't forget, everybody, give us a thumbs up. Yeah, Jeff's saying I'm building Mini Arts bulldozer, the Bedford Beaufort gun tractor, and the Scamel transporter trailer all at the same time. Well, you got the space now, which is great. Jeff, you got all that bench space, so it's good. Just don't burn out. Don't get burnt out. You don't take on too much. I mean, I love the work you're doing, and the channel is coming out every day. Fantastic, really, really good. But I'll tell you something I've found. My channel is growing at the same speed, if not a little bit quicker per month, faster now that I'm literally putting out just 1 video a week. So I'm 1 video a week and 1 live stream a week. My channel is growing just as fast as when I was doing 2 and 3 videos a week. Because it's one of these channels with, like ours are, where people will always be able to go back and watch your old stuff, and they do. Unlike other channels where they're doing the latest review of the new iPhone or the new webcam or whatever they're doing. Well, those videos will never get watched in a year or two's time because the next model's out. So they're going to lose all the viewers. Whereas in our business, people are buying models however old they are, and if anything, you go in there and YouTube, you find the video, and not too concerned about how old the video is, as long as it's the kit you're building, you go and watch it, or the kit you want to get, you watch it. It doesn't matter how old the video is; it's the same kit. So I find that a lot of even now, right now in my YouTube statistics and analytics, the #1 video people are watching week after week after week is still the unboxing of the Yamato. That Yamato video is up over 50,000 views, I think, at the moment, and it's still the highest watched video, because people will always be buying the Yamato and Googling to watch videos on it. So what I'm saying is that, I know you enjoy doing all these builds, and it's great, and you've got the time and you enjoy it. It's good. A bit like Jason Model Kit Stuff does. But then even I don't know how he does it, because he has his family as well. He's got his kids. I really don't know how they find the time. Here I am doing one model at a time, and struggling. Although I have to admit, when I go to Thailand, I do hope to have 2 builds going at the same time. One build will be just as normal, like I normally release them, but the other build I'm just going to do while I'm doing a live stream. So I might just live stream while I'm building something, because I plan on having 2 live streams a week while I'm in Thailand, mainly because of the fact that the time difference means that I can't do live streams to suit everyone in the UK and my US viewers. Otherwise, I'll be streaming at the UK at midnight when everyone's asleep, but then that's prime time for the US, and it's the opposite the other way around, the other time. So my live streams will probably change to a weekend to start with, either a Saturday, Sunday, trying not to conflict with other people's live streams as well. I don't want to, jump on while Sue and Paul are streaming or anything like that, or any others that we all watch. But I'll find a time slot that's suitable and do 2 streams. The one for Australia and UK, well, as you can see, it's 6 in the morning when I stream here to do 7 at night. So I'm thinking of doing one that's about 8 o'clock at night for you guys in the UK, so an hour later, and possibly on a Saturday, your time, Sunday, my time. That means that I get more Australian viewers that might be up in the morning at 7 a.m., but people who might be up a bit later on a Saturday night in the UK. But then all that can change too, because then they'd go and change the clocks on us with daylight savings, and it messes us all up again. Oh, God, why do we live in different time zones? Anyway, there we go. Look at that. I'm glad I have to book the kitchen table for modeling. Others not so. That's true. Yeah, you got to be able to book the table. Yeah. One of the priorities of looking for a condo where I want to move to in Thailand is having room for a model bench of some sort. So being on my own, I don't need a dining table, so maybe I can convert that. I'll just make sure I put a protective covering over it and put a tarp on the floor to protect things. But modeling will take up probably, it looks similar to that, although maybe with a different view out the window. If you can't build it, Peter, send it to Marcus. Yes, no problem. What do we got? Or weigh it in for scrap. Yes, yeah. If I don't do something every day, I'll start procrastinating. Nothing gets done. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. I don't want to make it work, basically, for me. I want to just spend the time. Like, I'm in a new country, so I want to explore a bit too. I mean, I've been to Thailand plenty of times, but I've only been to Chiang Mai once before, and that was 10 years ago exactly. So I'm sure things have changed since then. But there's a lot of places I want to visit and have a look around as well, particularly when I get hold of a motorbike over there. There you go. Some tips there. What's this one here? Starting the FX Vintage Classic 124 Stuco on Saturday's stream. Can't wait. Gigantic kit. Yeah, that is big, eh? Massive. And no scratches on the canopy. Very good. Yeah. What else we got? The delayed start. My girlfriend bought me a notebook with that on the cover. Okay. Start building a little ahead, so I have a few videos in the bank. Yes, that's what I've done. Well, mainly because I knew I'd be unable to build models, so I have backup in reserve. But for other things too, like there are days where you've got things where you just can't, or um, something you could, it doesn't hurt to, if you're not feeling well or you've got some commitment and you can't do the video, you can drop in a hints and tips video or an unboxing video that you've got on backup um, in there. So that helps a lot as well. Yeah, Daniel says I have multiple builds going on here and there. New stuff shoves others on the back burner. Yeah, I don't have the space. I've never been more than one at a time. Yeah, I just don't have that space. Never did. Keep your mojo going. Yeah, I suppose so. Still, I have stopped midway through a model and gone to something different. Depends how much time you're spending on to build a model, and then you can change. You got the whole loft space for your builds and spraying. That's good. See, I always had just one model at a time. That was enough for me. That's all I could focus on. But changing was good. I mean, I started out this channel just building ships. I just got into building model ships, and then I just strayed from that. And I thought, oh well, I'm watching everybody else that I'm meeting and becoming friends with building all these other things, so we'll try some other different things. And now, well, I did go ship-related models. So went from a ships, I did a hovercraft, I did a helicopter gunship, I did a couple of Star Wars X-Wing fighter, I did the Death Star, Spaceships. So if it was something with ship in the name, I built it. But then that led me on to, maybe I could build this mini art truck, and maybe I can do other things and motorbikes. And so I'm not going to lose my mojo in a hurry. Yeah, giant spray booth. Did you see the spray booth that Ian on Pit Stain Hobbies got? And he bought this spray booth in the US. It's 36 inches. It's like this big, all aluminium, massive thing. I think the cost was nearly $1,000 US for it. But my God, you could paint a 1/200 scale ship in the thing. Amazing. What else we got? Little history saying there's been no mention of Outlaw Paints yet, so I will get the ball rolling. How are you? How are the guys? I heard they all got COVID. Yes, mate. Yes. So Jason and the family, including Braden, their number one paint mixer, they all got COVID. Yeah. So Jason recently put up a video on his Facebook page saying that they're closing down the factory and relocating. So a lot of their orders at this stage are on hold at the moment. So they've got all the ones that were backlogged are all being sent out. I don't know. I think there were some people waiting since Christmas for some paints and stuff. But apparently that's all been sent. But any new orders now, there might be a week or two delay while they're relocating. But I think they're all well from COVID. Much better now. I haven't spoke to him for a couple of days. I probably will speak to him today. Yeah. What else we got? I think you were getting some chrome paint, weren't you, Terry? I heard you talking about doing it. You're going to do a test on the chrome paint of Outlaw Paints. which is great stuff. But you need to get your gloss black primer. All right. Now, that motorcycle, you've seen the chrome work on that, right? That's just plastic chrome. I didn't re-chrome any of that. I could have, I could have re-chromed, but look at the quality of that. There really was no need to. It's really, really nice. All I did was just touch up the spots with some chrome paint where you're taking it off the sprue and you end up with a little black mark. Just touch up those spots. But you can soak them in oven cleaner and get all that chrome off, which I've had difficulty doing on some brands of plastic. But you can do that. And then what you do is you do it in a prime it in black primer, then gloss black, nice gloss black on top, and then you hit it with the chrome. Just do light mists and build up the chrome, and it's beautiful. But that one, I just left the chrome as it was from the plastic. But I think, yeah, you're doing a 4-way test. I see that in comparison with 4 other brands. That's fine. Yeah. Hey, word gets out to those who have used it. You can see that, I've not heard a negative thing about it. So that's great. There's John. How are you up there in Newcastle, mate? How's the weather up there? Look, it's clearing up not too bad down here. I think the sun is trying to come out. So it might be all right for a beach day. It's going to be up in the high 20s, I think, today. Next week, actually, we've got some really warm temperature coming up. Let me just have a quick check. So right now here it's 22 degrees. It's going to get up to 28. Okay. But next week, which day is it? 35 on Monday and 33 on Sunday. So definitely beach days then. You're wondering why I love the beach. I love the beach in Thailand. Unfortunately, where I'm going to be, there's no beach. There's rivers and jungle, but no beach. So I'm making the most of it now. Oh, and pools, definitely. My new condo where I move into is definitely going to have a nice swimming pool. So, yeah, good morning to you, mate. Everyone's saying good morning. We got Lee's there. G'day, buddy. How are you, mate? Caught your live stream. Really? What time of the morning was that? Oh, I've jumped on there for a bit saying hello in chat. I don't know why I woke up so early, but again, but I know you asked me if I wanted to go on your stream and before I go away. That's fine. We just have to work out a time. Just drop me an email or something. As long as it's around this time or within, what is it now? 7 a.m. for me. Anywhere between 3 hours earlier and now is fine for me, pretty much any day of the week. All right. So there's something you can work on. So in the UK, that would put it around between 7 p.m. I think. No, between 6 p.m. About 6, 7, 8 p.m. UK time. I could make it for your live stream if you want. Okay. All good. No worries. Where else are we going? Hi, Lee. Yes, we're all saying hello to Lee. 4-way test with direct live comparison with 4 other brands. Yep. The only other brand I've ever done chrome with was Vallejo, which I don't go near them anymore. And Tamiya, I don't think even have a chrome. I think they have silver. I'm not sure. AK does. But anyway, I'm sure you'll be happy with it. You'll be happy with the fact that you don't need to use thinners. That's a big plus with Outlaw Paints, is you just straight out of the bottle. And it goes a long way too. So a 30ml bottle, yeah, you get a lot out of that. And, you tip it into the cup, you airbrush, you spray, and then whatever's left in the cup, just tip it back into the bottle and you just keep going. Yeah, it's great. Everyone's saying hello to Lee. Lee is popular. Hello. Very good. Dan said the shopping centre at Milton Keyes doesn't have a coast, but has a beach every summer, believe it or not. Well, if I wanted to go to the beach, it would be a long way. It's like a 12-hour bus trip down south. But so, I mean, they're comfortable buses. They've got toilets on there. They've got a TV. You can even do an overnight on a bus, and travel from Chiang Mai down to the islands, down to Pattaya or any of the islands. But the best way is to fly. So, like when I fly into Bangkok this month, I've got a connecting flight going straight to Chiang Mai. That connecting one-way flight only cost me $60 Australian. It's nothing. I could easily fly from Chiang Mai down to Phuket, Koh Samui, anywhere down south of Thailand there for, $60, $70, or $120, $130 return. So I can get to a beach if I need to. So, but there are some nice rivers you can go for a swim. There's local swimming pools. I mean, the condo will have a swimming pool. So yeah, not a problem. So yes, do that, mate. No problem. I will say just try and do it next week. If we could do it for next week, best. Not my last week here. My last week here will be a bit difficult because I'm going to have my father come here on next weekend. So next weekend he's flying. He's driving down, and he'll be here just for the last week. I think he's coming to make sure that I head off to that I really go and I've left. When he drops me at the airport, make sure I go. But yeah, so I'll be see if we can do it for next week. Okay, yeah. What else we got? Jim's there. What's happened to my chat? It jumped. There he is. There he is, Chicago. There he is. How are you, mate? Welcome. You're a bit late jumping on. Look, I got your temperature up, 10 degrees in the Windy City. Excellent. All right. Wayne, there's Wayne. See, you're right. He is coming. See, you just have to say Wayne Welly, Wayne Welly, Wayne Welly 3 times and he just appears. It's amazing. Welcome. Hey, someone mentioned you earlier. I don't know if it was good or bad. You'll have to go back and watch the replay. There we go. And the fancy frock Terry, little history. Oh, and what's this diamond art thing? This diamond. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Tamiya does do a chrome silver color in their regular paint. Oh, it's the X11. Okay, right. I have the Mr. Hobby Chrome Silver, which is a really nice paint. Beautiful paint. Goes on nice. That's what I touched up the silver on that with. Yeah. I saw someone new pop in. Who's this? Hello from France. Man, I wish I can't speak French. I'm not even going to attempt to say your name, but welcome. It's 9:02 p.m. in France. Fantastic. Well, I was talking about France earlier in the chat when someone mentioned they went to a museum in the UK. I mentioned I had sore feet after walking around the Louvre in Paris for 2 days. It took me 2 days to walk through there. It was massive. So, hey, welcome. You're very welcome. How are we going? A little history. There we go. There's a channel link in there. Everyone's saying hello. There we go. What's this one? Yes, we all need a little history. to the 2K subs for that. Lol, yes. Oh, he'll be there in no time. He'll be there in no time. Hey? And what's this? Just got home from walking the dogs at the local animal shelter. There you go. Well, walking dogs at the local animal shelter. Oh, that's nice of you. That's good. How about that? So, whereabouts in France are you? You have to let us know. Hey? Like, are you in Nice, or are you in Paris, or are you? God, it's been a few years since I've been there. Where else we go? Everyone's saying hello to Wayne. Shooting down the chat here to catch up. Andy just subbed to Terry. Good on you. You won't regret it. You do girly stuff. They are, aren't they? Meanies. They're big meanies. Mr. Stephen Haynes is getting a hello from our French viewer. Thank you. And here we go. I'm a woman in France who loves the model kit. Well, good. That's great. I wonder how popular it is in France, model kits. How is the hobby shops? Do you have many hobby shops around? Is it easy to get hold of kits and stuff? What kind of models do you build? Sorry for all the questions. I'm like, it's just us Aussies are like that. We just got to know everything. Hans is there. Hello. You'll rewatch. Oh, thanks, buddy. You're good, mate. Good one. I'll give it a couple of hours after the stream finishes before I add the commercials to it. All right, so you can watch it ad-free. How's that? I don't. Unlike some people, I won't mention names, Moss, who has ads in his live stream. No, I don't do that. I'll put them in the replay. Fair enough, but not in the live stream, because you have an ad play and suddenly the chats jump back to the very beginning, or you actually miss something they're talking about, even though it's for 4 seconds before you can skip. It's still a hassle. Anyway, there we go. Very good, thanks. There you go. Hey, look at that. I'm not even going to try. My Aussie accent would destroy any chance of me interpreting that. Fantastic. I only learned French more when I was at school. Yeah, I never learnt any languages at school. And I find, and it's true, that it's harder to learn another language the older you get. All right. So I'm really struggling with Thai. Even though I go over there a lot, I can get by on a few things. I can hello and say the money, and which way's the toilet, things like that. But otherwise, yeah, it's difficult to pick up a language. They say that you speak fluently in another language when you start dreaming in that language. So I don't think I'll ever get to that. So you do the science fiction, fantasy, American car model kit, okay, and miniature train circuit. Oh, very good. Nice variety there. Excellent. That's great. Well, we've got a lot of American car model kit fans in here. Science fiction, yeah, I've done a bit of Star Wars stuff. Yeah. And you probably didn't see. Look, I'll show you my motorbike, because I love showing off my motorbike. Look, there you go. This is the Tamiya Yamaha 1000 Virago motorcycle. Just finished it. Took 4 days. 4 days to build that. But I like those little details. And it's not too small either, because when you start building models, you really suffer. Ad blocker does the job. It does, yes. Although I just got an update this morning when I restarted my browser saying that something about ad blocking, they've disabled it or something. So I don't usually watch it. I use ad blockers for all the other features. Okay. So for example, I can look along here. I don't know what program it is, what it's called, but I can go into all these extra speed, change the speed of the videos. I can do video filters, keyboard shortcuts, screenshot, autoplay. I can turn that off, closed captions, all these other features without actually doing the ad blocking. So I don't mind. I mean, I don't really want to go and pay for the premium service because, yeah, it's just, maybe I will. Maybe I will because you get the music then too, and that might be all right to have. We'll see. So yeah, Wayne Welly's saying there's a few subjects you like then. And I'm sorry for my English. Don't worry about you. Your English is very good. It's fine. It's sorry my French doesn't exist. But yeah, very good. And who else have we got? Question. There's a question. We have a question, everybody. Moving day approaching soon. Yes. So I fly out on Saturday the 17th of this month. Fly out to Bangkok on a one-way ticket, not to return. Yeah. And to fill customs, immigration, I do have an onward travel ticket to Cambodia, which I will never use, but it's just to show if I get asked why have I got a one-way ticket, when am I leaving the country, I can show that I've paid for a ticket leaving the country to Cambodia, which I went to last year, which was quite good, but I won't be using that ticket. It only cost me $70 for the return. Was it return? It was a return ticket. It's not until April, that ticket, so who knows? Maybe I could, depending on my situation, maybe I need a quick break in Cambodia. Anyway, but yeah, the 17th is to pick up. Did you? Welsh? Man, how the Welsh, how I think the longest name in the world is Welsh, isn't it? I yeah, I had trouble with the up in Wales understanding. I remember going to a pub um, in Cardiff. It was in Cardiff. It was part of like the bed and breakfast I was staying at. I stayed upstairs, and the pub was kicking off really well. So I went down to the pub, and obviously an Aussie in the Welsh pub, I was the centre of attention. Everybody's talking to me, and everybody's drunk, and I couldn't understand a word anyone was saying. I was just going, yeah, 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 just drink, drink. Yeah, I had no clue what they were saying. They all seemed to understand me though, because they thought I was the funniest thing ever. Oh my god. Yes, mate. Thanks, mate. Yes, yes. Maybe you should build a real model one day instead of these train buildings, layout buildings, eh? Just joking. Eh? But yeah, go for a change of mojo and change of something different. Oh, look, someone knows a bit of French there. Good on you. Very good. Nice bike, Pete. Thank you. Yep, it's not a bad. It came up really good. I'm happy with that. Like I can understand what Hans said, but if that was in Welsh, I would need to Google Translate. Yeah, Google Translate would probably struggle too. There you go. Try it. Try and say that. Yeah. There we go. I've caught up. 46 thumbs up. Wow. Thank you, everybody. That's great. Excellent. Well, I do this every Thursday, my live stream. Thursday for your time, Friday here in Australia. That will probably change, but at this stage, it's still at this time each day, so, or night, or morning, or afternoon, wherever you are. And yeah, no, it's great. It's great that everybody's come in. All right, guys, I am going to call it quits. It's an hour 15 minutes has gone past already. I really had hardly anything to say, and I'm already like gone that long talking. There you go. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you very much. And hopefully we'll see you next Friday, because next Friday we're going to have one talking about the cost of modeling, and if it's still good value for money. And I guess that depends on the country you live in as well. Obviously here in Australia, prices have gone up substantially, mainly because of shipping. The other problem we have here in Australia is it takes so long to get anything. A new release might come out by Airfix, but we have to wait a month or more before we get any chance of having it here. So that's a shame. Anyway, the church by the pool of swirling black water, if I remember, Wayne. Oh, there you go. So, yeah. I'm not sure if the live stream will happen on Sunday with Jason. We'll see how well he is and how busy he is. But we'll let you know. We cancelled it last Sunday because of his COVID, and it was just me. There's no point just being me for Aussie Modelers Live, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, thank you all. Thanks all for coming in, and thank you for all the new people that came into chat. And obviously next Monday for you guys, Tuesday morning for me, we'll have the next bus video coming out. So look forward to that. And don't forget our Facebook group as well. There'll be a link down in the description below for our Facebook Hangout. So if you click on that, as soon as I get off the stream here, I'll accept you as a new member of our Facebook Hangout, where you can post pictures of what you're building. That's what we want to see. What you're building. You're welcome to post in there. That'd be great. Share it with all of us. All right, guys, I'm heading off. I can hear lawnmowers starting out there, so obviously it's dry. And thanks all for coming on, and I will see you. Wait a minute, I've got to get the music. Where's our music? Exit video. There it is. All right. Thanks, guys. See you on the next one. Bye for now.